Chapter 61:42. Jacob nodded and said with a smile, "It's better to hit him in the hand. He'll lose all the money. This DMNBA 5 tard. He didn't expect that he would be where when he hit me." Saying that, he quickly asked, "Irvin, if we really do this, is it illegal?" "What kind of law makes it illegal?" Irvin said with a smile, "Antique sales never promise fidelity. Auctions all over the world won't keep their faith, let alone the private transactions. You must be willing to accept defeat." Okay. Jacob asked again. "Can you get such a thing?" Irvin smiled. Said, "I can get it, but I'm not sure how much it will cost. Because even though this kind of thing is fake, it's not worthless. On the contrary, the more realistic it is, the more expensive it will be." As he spoke, Irvin explained, "This thing has the same nature as counterfeit banknotes. If you draw a 100 yuan bill, even the big yellow dog in the village can tell it is fake. Then it is estimated that one piece will be worth the penny. If you can only fool the old man and old lady selling vegetables at the morning market, I guess one piece is worth 10 yuan or 20, and it is only worth 30 if you break it. If most people and the money detector can't see it, seems authentic, there will be people willing to buy it for 50 or 60. At this point, Irvin was afraid that Jacob would worry about the cost. So he immediately patted his chest and said, "President Wilson, don't worry, you don't have to worry about this. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. No matter how much it costs, you don't have to pay a penny." Jacob rolled his eyes and thought to himself, "DMN it, Irvin, you old fox said it's not illegal to do this kind of thing. By then, won't all the money you defrauded from Peter fall into your own pocket? If you invest 50,000 yuan and get back 500,000 yuan, this is a profit of 450,000 yuan. If you don't let me pay, doesn't that mean you won't let me get a share of the pie?" Thinking of this, Jacob immediately said righteously, "Irvin, I can't let you bear the cost of this kind of thing. I still have some money here, so I'll pay for it." Although Jacob only said that the money is provided by oneself, but the subtext is that the profits are kept exclusively by oneself. Irvin was so smart that he immediately understood Jacob's true intention. However, he did this not to make money, but to curry favor with Jacob. So while helping Jacob vent his anger and help him make some money, wouldn't Jacob be more grateful to him in the future? So, Irvin said without hesitation, "President Wilson, since you have contributed the money, I will give you a good portion of the profits I make at that time." Jacob said with a smile, "Oh my, how can I not be so embarrassed? I definitely can't let Irvin work in vain after making money." He waved his hand and said cheerfully, "Let's do this, Irvin. I will pay for all the costs, and I will give you 20% of the net profit." Jong Irvin said with a smile, "President Wilson, these are things for later. I have to remind you that after you have chosen something, we have to pay for it first. When buying imitations, you have to pay for them and have them delivered. And you have to buy them and leave them. We have chosen them. After buying something, if Peter doesn't take the bait, then the money will be wasted. Whether it can be given to others is still unknown. You have to bear the cost, so I have to make this risk clear to you." Jacob said with a smile, "To tell you the truth, Irvin, if I were to choose by myself, I would definitely not be sure, but don't you have to be a consultant? The whole antique street is going to say cheating. Oh no, let's talk about this when it comes to packaging and storytelling. You are definitely the first. I believe in your vision. The things you choose should be easy to deceive Liang Yu." After saying that, Jacob said again, "Oh, yes. Well, to say the least, it doesn't matter even if good luck doesn't take the bait this week. And he's not the only rich person. I believe that with your ability, you can still sell it." Jacob's words made Irvin feel a little depressed. He thought to himself, "Mr. Wilson wants me to tell him the truth. Does this mean that even if I can't deceive Liang Yun, he still has to find someone to defraud him and give him the money? It's really shameless." Irvin already regretted taking the initiative to help Jacob take revenge. Before, He just wanted to take the opportunity to do a favor with him and gain a good impression. But now it seems, if this thing didn't work out, he would have to spend a lot of money. If he really took Jacob to spend 50,000 yuan to buy something and tried to defraud Liang Yun of 500,000 yuan. If this thing didn't work out, he would have to pay 500,000 yuan. Give it to him? Thinking of this, Irvin sighed in his heart. It's dark. It's so DMN dark. However, Irvin also knew very well in his heart, DMN this kind of thing, there is no turning back arrow. And there is no regret medicine to take since the matter has already reached this point. So we can only go ahead and do it as a favor to Master Wade. So, he said, President Wilson, don't worry, even if we fail to win Liang Yun in this matter. I can also promise you that no matter how much money you invest, you will get back at least double. By making the promise of doubling, Irvin also set a limit for his possible losses. The purpose is to defraud Peter out of hundreds of thousands, so the maximum investment in this matter is only 100,000 yuan. If it exceeds 100,000 yuan, it will not be cost-effective. He can't spend $100 to buy a fake $100 bill and then go find a store to spend it, right? Isn't that just a disease? As for the cost of 100,000 yuan, Jacob must pay for it. If Peter doesn't accept the thing, he will give 200,000 yuan to Jacob. If the thing can find the next victim, he will still make some money and won't lose any. Jacob just received two sums of $50,000 from his daughter and son-in-law yesterday. He had money in his account and confidence in his heart, so he said happily, Irvin, otherwise you are more reliable. Look at us, when are you going to see things? Please do this as soon as possible. I will go to Dubai in 2 days. Try to get this done before I leave. Irvin also took the risk and said quickly, President Wilson, since it's sooner rather than later, let's go there now. Jacob slapped the table. Let's go. Let's do it.